each year, around this time, like February, March, I really start to focus and hone in on my health. I've never really known the exact reason, but if I were to guess and I kind of think about it a little bit, it's probably just because in the summer when it's warm out, my main priorities are traveling and going on adventures, being with friends. But in the winter, I have less access to that, it's a lot colder, and I don't have those priorities being fulfilled. So my new priorities become health. This is obviously great because, health is so important. It's great to have your social health, but it's also great to have your physical health, which is what this video is going to be about. I've been doing some things in the past month that have really helped me hone in and focus on my health and make it my main priority, and they're things that I'm going to share with you today. The first thing I've done is just prioritizing sleep. I have a job and I work about 20 hours a week on top of going to school every single day. And the latest I get back from that job is like 9:45 p.m. But the difficulty is that even though that's a relatively good time of night, because I have so much homework to make up, because I'm taking 3 APs, I end up staying up until like 1 in the morning doing all of that work and then waking up at 5 a.m. to do more work. Then I end up with like 3.5 to 5 hours of sleep, and that's not good. On the nights that I don't have work, I really make it my priority to get to bed by 8 p.m., wake up at 4:35, and take a nice shower, get some work done, drink some coffee, stay hydrated, that kind of thing. On the nights when I do have work a little bit later and I don't get to go to bed at 8 or 8:30, I make it my priority during the day before I go to work to get as much as I can done during school. So whether it be during directed study or study hall, I make it my priority to get work done. I'm not a perfect human being, but prioritizing sleep has been huge for me because it helps my mental well-being, it helps me be less groggy, helps me stay more focused and just more in love with life. It's also really beneficial for balancing your moods and making you happier. The second thing I've done is really minimizing my diet. I've gotten rid of a lot of processed foods that I was eating, which are more expensive and they're like worse for your health. That means I got rid of like the popcorn, the chips, the ice creams, the desserts, whatever, and I've just started buying things like vegetables, mushrooms, bananas, peppers, lettuce, potatoes, oranges, things that are in season, things that are cheap and good, you can buy in bulk and just really simplify my diet. If you want to take control of your health in terms of your dietary needs, I think it's really important that you do your own grocery shopping and you become a very conscious shopper. Choose the cheaper items, but spend the majority of your time shopping in the produce section. I'm not going to talk as much about this one because I just made a video about it like last week, so I'm gonna link that right here and you can go watch my video about health and, grocery shopping. The third thing I've been doing is just prioritizing staying hydrated. Drinking warm lemon water when you wake up to ease your digestion into the day. Drinking 3 liters during the day, drinking a glass of water before bed, drinking it right when you wake up, just staying hydrated at all hours. Number 4 is my oil skincare routine. Again, the last video I made on this channel was about this, so I'm going to link that right here again so you can go click that and watch what I've been doing to use oil on my skin to heal acne scars and that kind of thing. And number 5 is exercise. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the greatest with exercise. I'm so lazy and it's really hard for me to get motivated to exercise because I'm so happy just watching Netflix and reading books and not doing anything. I found that listening to podcasts while exercising, like on the bike or the treadmill, is really helpful. And I know that once the weather gets warm, it's gonna be so much simpler for me to exercise. But more than just physicality, more than just aesthetics, exercising makes you feel good mentally. Exercising keeps you excited, it gives you the endorphins, and makes you feel positive and energized. When I exercise, it's not to lose weight, it's just to mentally feel good. Because I'm not a big exerciser and because I'm not in the habit of a daily routine, this is something I'm still very much working on. I'm taking it slow, I'm exercising 2 to 3 times a week, doing my own thing, hiking, doing things that I really enjoy, and just easing myself back into this way of living. It's something that I really want to work on in the next year before I travel, and I just really want to focus on my physical health. I've spent so much time focusing on my mental health that it's time to turn it outward and focus on physical health too. So yeah, those are the 5 things that I'm doing to improve my physical health this winter. It goes without saying, but mental health is obviously just as important as physical health, so if you don't know how to take care of your mental health either, just go check out literally any of my videos on this channel. I talk about self-love and positive energy all the time on here. But the point of sharing this is just to say, take care of yourself. Turn toward yourself and do things that are going to make your body and your soul happy. Eating more simply has given me more energy, it's made me more productive, it's made me more energized to just experience life. When you're eating a diet that is shit and it doesn't have any nutrients in it, if it has meat in it or dairy in it, you're not going to feel as good as when you're eating a whole food, plant-based diet filled with fruits and veggies and sometimes some ice cream too. I think we're all always working toward finding that ideal diet and that ideal way of eating and living, but what you have to realize is that your ideal way of eating and even exercising and just staying physically healthy is entirely unique to your set of circumstances. If you live in Hawaii, go running. If you live in the northeastern United States, go on a treadmill. But no matter what, just make sure that you're doing what is useful and beneficial for your personal life and not what somebody who lives halfway across the world from you says is the best way to live. Your life is not equivalent to their life and you shouldn't want it to be, so find what works for you and be healthy. If you liked this video, feel free to give me a subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment down below, talk about what you are doing to stay healthy this winter or summer or whatever season it is for you. I've spent so much time on this channel talking about mental and emotional health, which is so important, but it's time to talk about physical health too. Let's get that conversation started down below. Share your tips, stories, and personal experiences, and we can inspire and thrive off of one another's energy. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.